Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Justus Parrotta 1988 podcast, episode 4, season 1. What this episode is continuing to discuss is Allan Kozinn's article, Return of the Composer-Performer, a rough guide to new music by virtuoso musicians. What this particular episode is going to focus on is the concept of making a library of their own work. What I've done as a composer, and I have links to my site and my YouTube channel on my Substack and in this particular video, is that I've made a library of my work, in the case for organ and piano, and I make a routine of disseminating it, and then I make a collection of it and then make a list of it. Most of these people have also done that as well in terms of making a collection and a list. I haven't seen any particular routine though. I have seen it with Mari Kimura. I've seen it with Timo Andres. I've seen it with Lara Auerbach in terms of making a collection and making a list. And that goes into working with what they have, gradually incorporating more people, and then building to larger ensembles, which obviously harkens back to the older composers such as Vivaldi, Bach, Couperin, and a lot of Baroque composers or Renaissance composers, particularly early Baroque composers, because people like Sweelinck or Gabathon or Buxtehude or Scarlatti, a lot of them wrote music that they performed themselves. And there's some logistic to it. The printing press technology was fairly different in the 17th century, 18th century, then in the 19th century, due to Industrial Revolution, obviously. When one makes a library of their own work and a collection and a list of it, it allows for other musicians to see a track record of this one composer-performer writing themselves, and in terms of disseminating it, publishing it by however means they feel comfortable with it, and that's the most practical. So what this shows in terms of the composer-performer is that because they're in charge of everything, they have the ability to disseminate everything, then create a library of everything for a point of reference for people who were interested in performing their own work. And that is what I'd like to particularly say to finish the 3 points of the composer-performer. So thank you, and see you in the next episode tomorrow. The topic for that will be my thoughts on this particular article after discussing the 3 points, my thoughts as a composer-performer, a keyboardist, and what I have to say in terms of writing for one's self. Thank you, and see you tomorrow.